Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again, somewhere in the forest. In this case, in the trees, in the Elven tree on the territory on the Nameless Isle. Let's have a little talk with this altar to... Wait. It's just a little bit of leaves. Anyway, an interesting forest tiger with strange ears.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the true legs had their war. I pray to thee to bring us back, to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your...
Covenant? What kind of covenant you're talking about? Wait, tell you not to listen to her, but wait. Let her take the covenant if she so wishes. Let's just see what happens next. Oh boy, wait. Tell her not to listen to the voice. Definitely do not listen.
She opens her eyes and turns to you.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance to live.
Oh boy. Promise her that when you are divine, you shall make sure the forest tigers are restored. Tell her if she swears to the covenant, she may never get her true self back. Tell her the covenant is a lie. It brings only death. Success impossible. You got to be kidding me.
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her throat.
They all shall die, my king, and I shall start.
She stares directly at you and bares her teeth.
With the He-Man.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Success impossible. Alright, but by the power of Grayskull, right? This is not what I wanted, and why is it but oh, I got the purge wand on me, don't I? Ugh. Alright. Let's see. I could jolt it, I could charge it, I could try to blind it. What does it do? It says shock. Let's see what it does. There we go. Nice. Shock it. Let's jump 2 meters to the side. Do this. Oh boy, I do not want to do this because of the damage, but... Poor little creature.
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you, a triumphant glint in her eye.
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and we rise to rule, you shall be the first to die. For you there shall be no return.
Someone seems to be extremely angry.
The ghostly tiger snarls. A vision of her anger floats before you. The tigers of the forest lying lifeless in the fog, and she the last remaining spirit. But she has made a deal. She has sold herself to the God King. And when she rises with her kind, they shall come and hunt you down.
Not what I wanted. I just want the loot. There we go. I thought this was a Tir Cendelius altar. So it's a fake.
The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You lean in, a sweet smell wafting around you, the smell of fresh wood, of blooming flowers, of a gentle summer's night.
Bow your head and whisper a desperate plea. Nah. If this temple still stands, perhaps he is in a better way than the others. Breathe in, drawing that beautiful scent deep into you.
The scent fills your mind and your vision starts to swim. You blink and find yourself standing in a dark glade. On the wind you hear a whisper.
God woken.
You turn towards the voice and see the broken body of a fawn. A raven is perched upon its head, pecking at the gory hollow that once held its eye. You're about to turn away when the body twitches.
God woken.
The raven turns its gore-streaked beak towards you. Its eyes are a deep bloody red. God woken. It croaks as it takes to the air, circling the glade. God woken. The fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged.
I need to heal. Please, if we are to make it to the Well of Ascension, I need your life's energy.
Ooh, so this is that one altar. Interesting. You feel your god stirring. Ask it to intercede just once and spare you from the sacrifice. No. Very well. Hunch down and lay your hands on the fall.
The deer's head lurches forward, clamping its mouth over your arm. You can feel half of your vitality slowly drain away.
Half. More like all of it.
You pull your arm back, breaking the connection, and see that the deer has grown too long in sizes. It gets to its feet, kicks something towards you, and stalks away. You pick up its gift, a round white stone, and are getting ready to leave when you feel a cold, heavy thump on your shoulder. You look up into the fierce red eyes of the raven. I see you, Godwoken, it croaks. I see you. The blood-flecked beak lunges at you, hammering at the empty socket where your eye once was. You stumble back in a blind panic. As you calm yourself, you notice the altar is changed with a crescent moon hacked into the wood. As you leave, you can't shake the dull, thudding ache in your eye.
Interesting. So that's the half moon thingy. And I'm not maxed out here. So, didn't they say that I got some, I don't know, magical thingy-majig? Crafter's kit, there we go. And the large rock goes to Faye. And this one goes into the key bag. Right. That might be it. Poor spirit. Okay. For future interactions, I actually need to be more respectful to whoever is praying here, even if they are enemies and even if they are fools. Respect the decisions of others. It's really difficult. Really difficult. But this may be the only and most truthful way of acting.
Be at ease, sister. We're safe now.
So wait a minute. How do I get up here? I could climb there, right? And then you can... Yeah, I think that was it. So... Listener priest, another one.
Prays hard, his eyes tight shut.
Soon, Tir Cendelius will give us the power to smash the ring and all our enemies.
Oh boy, another one filled with hatred. Tell him he's wrong. Tell him he's right. Tell him that someone even more powerful than Tir Cendelius will soon rise.
Alexander does not rise. You fool yourself to think otherwise.
I was not talking about him.
He closes his eyes once more and returns to his prayers.
Wait, let's just...
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits.
Okay. That was quick. An official rule book on archery. That's an interesting read. And this rather dry rulebook describes a set of rules for archery contests, specifically detailed on how contestants may not consume Boletus mushrooms or potions containing them. In fact, it contains so much detail that you think you could probably use it to create a Boletus potion. And I think I already got that one. That was quick. And they said something about climbing the mother tree, yada yada yada. This is Bishop Alexander. Where could that tree be, though? Or do I have to go up here? Maybe I have to go up here. Who knows? Wait. To the heart. Oh! Oh, that might be it. Yeah, to the heart of the mother tree. Interesting. Well. That thing is red. Why is it red? I mean, we do already have Tir Cendelius' gift, don't we? So, why are we here?
Is this the heart of the tree? I don't see what else it could be.
It's, it could be anything, pretty much, but it looks beautiful, pretty much overgrown, pretty neat. But I have a slight suspicion that there's something else going on here. Absolutely. Okay. That one doesn't seem to interfere at all. Great. What do we have to do here?
I am the scion of the mother tree. Her heart speaks through me.
That's good for you. Oh, you don't seem to have any gold. Perfect. That makes interactions very strange. Right.
The mother gave you a gift through Sahila. She gave of her power, and now she is ailing. Now you must come to her aid. The mother asks you to help her. A lizard assassin stands near. A prince of shadows, come to strike at the heart of the elves. He must die, this lizard as Doombringer, and you must bring me his heart.
Okay, now explain that shadow to me.
The Shadow Prince is on this island, seeking our annihilation. He is the master of the House of Shadows. He is a terror that breathes. Please, cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
Ask where you can find that prince.
He is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess, Zol Stissa.
But he's also an assassin, so shouldn't he be at the target's location? Not the one giving the task. Tell her the mother tree must... Well... Oh boy, take your leave. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What kind of mission is this? That was the name of the helping Alexander. There are Shriekers, sure. Mother Tree. Regicide. The Mother Tree asks us to track down the Shadow Prince. Elven Scion asks us to kill the Shadow Prince. Yeah. This is just for the tree's sake, basically. The big question is... Where is that? Ah, Shadow Prince. Down there in the lava area. Makes sense. But there's still a wee bit more that we need to do up here.
Heard enough.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Let's hope that this one does not escalate. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. We could... Ooh. How do you get up there? Teleportation, it seems. Maybe. Yes. Something similar. Ah, come on. Gold. Really?
Magisters, lower your weapons.
Magister Mossen.
Listen to me.
I have heard enough.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's just move all of the gold where it's supposed to be. And it's supposed to be in my inventory. That one can be sold. So. Actually need to move Fane up there somehow.
Enough.
Oh boy.
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
I will have your head, Seeker.
What now? Ooh, look at that. Good stuff. No, wait, we're talking with Gareth. Does Gareth has anything? It doesn't seem to be any new stuff in here. Alright. Oh, almost a 200,000. That is awesome. Let me just get Fane somewhere where he can aim a wee bit better at whatever we are fighting now.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive to see it.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms. A gesture of goodwill and peace.
Call out to Gareth. Alexander's right. He's not the enemy the Seekers believe him to be. Not anymore. Hold still. Your actions depend on what happens next. Okay.
Gareth notices your arrival and emits an alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucien's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken.
Ooh,
my
boy.
own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them.
About that.
I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
That's Gareth to lower his weapon. Must overcome his cruelty and right. Yes. Oh, thank goodness, finally.
Gareth looks to you, then to Alexander. He digs his teeth into his lower lip until blood seeps out from the tender skin. The silence is thick, yet neither Gareth nor Alexander move.
You are not Damien. You are not Damien. Damien. My sins have been as great as yours, Alexander. I've just been too blind to see them. It's just your father.
Who?
You could forgive Alexander when I could not, Godwoken. I hope you show me the same kindness. I will meet you aboard the Lady Vengeance when you are ready.
I expect a huge thank you. And maybe a head on a plate. So, let's see.
Keep your hands where I can see him. Bishop Alexander's our responsibility. We ain't no seekers. We'll die protecting him.
Step carefully, stranger, and do as the divine order tells you. Paladin and Magister alike serve Alexander here, and so should you.
No. I'm just here as an envoy of peace. Kind of. Let's see. What do we have up here? Nothing?
Show respect, stranger, to the next divine, or we'll cut respect into you. I'll carve Alexander's name into your eyeball if I have to.
Oh boy. And I wanted to keep them alive? Oh. Oh no.
When first I saw you pass the Shriekers, I thought perhaps the others had come to join us.
Not quite. Ask who he's expecting.
Colleagues? Magisters from Driftwood, loyal to their bishop? And Stanley, maybe? Bran, for sure. I was hoping Harrick would come along too. They're very fond of her, I am, that Harrick.
Break it to him gently. His friends won't be coming. They were murdered. Rub the area your belly once was. Remark that Driftwood was a place of great culinary wonders. Walk away. Oh, that reference. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I actually want to know how this one goes.
Nonplussed, he watches you leave.
Oh man, that's dark. That's like absolutely dark. That was a human flesh assassin whatnot kind of mission, and it ended like that with an awful lot of magisters getting put into a soup, and we ate a decent amount of it. So, alright, that one goes to me. That one can be sold. That one goes to the bee. Wait. Ah, because the water's different now. Great. I think that is this one. Right. Now, there's just one more to talk to.
She gives you a cool and steady look, then turns away.
Not that much to trade. The Path of the Pilgrims, got it. And Earth Tongue, I think I got that too. So, Bishop Alexander with a faith aura. What does it do, actually? Son of the Divine inspires his troops with an indestructible faith. That does what? No. They are faith. This character is inspired by Alexander's presence. Strength, finesse, intelligence, boost, dodging, and damage aura. Now this is cool.
That seeker was out for my blood. You have most impressive skills of persuasion, sorcerer.
Thank you. Frown, isn't he supposed to be dead? Remark that the last you saw of him, he was in a coma by the Lady Vengeance. What happened?
My destiny was unveiled to me in the Hall of Echoes, at last. I realized how Dallas had been sabotaging me all along.
Mm-hmm. And how did she do that?
She had her accomplice, Friedemann, pose as someone who could train me how to master my god-woken powers. But it was a lie. They sought to hinder, not help. While I was being occupied by Friedemann, Dallas began taking over the Order. I confronted them once I returned from the Hall of Echoes, and the pair of them tried to kill me. They must be Black Ring agents, tasked with preventing me from ascending. They won't succeed, though. I know what needs to be done, and I have good, loyal Magister and Paladin companions to help me see that it is done.
Mm-hmm. So you can't allow that to happen. We're not gonna do that. Maybe that's a peaceful option. Remark that he isn't the only God-Woken who could ascend. That makes him think he should be divine above all others. Say that you seek the council. Does he know how to access it? Growl that he's already caused immeasurable suffering. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Let's just ask him for direction.
I do, and plainly you do not. God-Woken you might be, but you are not worthy of becoming divine. Every word you speak betrays the fact. Only I have the will, the strength to do what is necessary. And now that those traitors, Dallas and Friedemann, have no influence over me, the way forward is clear.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suggest that you should work together to enter the council. The trials within can decide who will become the divine.
Make no mistake, God-Woken. I do not need to work with you. I will enter the council when I am fit and ready. But you are desperate. That much is clear. Make yourself of use to me, and I shall help you unlock the council. You must strike down the one who leads the Black Ring on this island. That is my price.
Agree to help and ask what he knows about this leader.
He's known as the Sallow Man. My father faced him in battle during the Great War. He's a wicked creature, a master of illusions who hides in the shadows and sends others to do his bidding.
Alexander produces an old cowl and mutters an incantation. The cloth glows a cool blue for a moment before settling back. He hands the cowl over to you.
My father concocted this charm so that he could face the Sallow Man in battle. The cowl has now been laced with its essence. Wear it, and he will be forced to reveal himself. Succeed, and perhaps you can join me inside the council. There we can see who shall be the next divine, once and for all.
Okay, what's this cowl thing? Intelligence dispel illusion. Nice. This looks more like one of those scary magic-y kind of thingies, but to be honest, I think I can make good use of it. Yep, that's a good one. Oh, but it shows our face. About that. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You're thinking the same thing. Alexander wants to be the new divine.
Alexander the Divine. I can see that over my perched body. Literally. Alexander doesn't have it in there. Well, I can definitely see him be the divine, but this is not what we are going to strive for, is it?
Divinity requires a certain strength of character this whippersnapper woefully misses.
Over my dead body.
Wait, there's one missing. What about Fane?
Well, this all looks familiar.
Oh. Ask him about the architecture. Is this all eternal?
Large, impressive, glowing stones. It certainly has all the hallmarks of my people. Although we did not plaster our faces on every spare surface. That is the doing of your gods. It is not enough for them to curse you with their faces. Must they inflict them on stone too? I mean, at this point, it's just tacky.
This seems like Fane's home turf. That's what he thinks you should do.
It certainly has that air to it. But I would make a terrible guide. Whatever place this once was, it was destroyed long before your time. We must access the Council of Seven. But do let's be careful. Despite appearances, I have survived a lot. I would rather not experience death here.
Tell me you'd like to go, you know.
Bring me proof that the sallow man is dead, God Woken. Until then...
Too bad I did not get the reaction of
well, this all
Fane.
Familiar?
Yeah, we get that one. And what about him?
What can I do for you?
Ask about the message you received before you left the island.
It's most intriguing. A message from the House of Shadows.
Oh, okay.
The ones who so fruitlessly sent assassins after my good self.
What do you do?
First,
now?
I will hear the man out. If he can lead me to Sadher, well, I can spare my ears a moment or two for that. Besides, only polite, I always say, to hear a man out before beheading him.
Say then, were you a lizard? You wonder what house of ancient empire you'd belong to.
What house? Ah, a peculiar query. But very well, I'm no stranger to parlor games. Let's see. From what I gather, you've a certain mystical quality about you. A penchant for the surreal and the visionary. There can be no doubt that would place you in the much revered House of Dreams.
Interesting. That sounds about right.
Don't get your hopes up. We don't adopt.
Aww, ask the Red Prince what you should do next.
Surely it's obvious. Ascension awaits. Once we manage to gain access to the actual Well of Ascension. That is not to say I'm not dying to have a word with the House of Shadows.
Interesting. So, now, and there's one more.
It'll strike you that life is just a series of islands. Like, you put down roots, something upends it all, and then you sail off and put roots down somewhere else. It's just islands, one after the other.
Ask if he's got any thought. No, wait. Point out a contradiction. How can someone rebelling against power be so keen on becoming divine?
You think I want to be the head of the order? All I care about is dealing with that royal arsepain, and a divine sure as hell would be capable of doing just that. I ain't thought beyond there, and I ain't gonna prime that pump till I have to.
Push the issue. You see, short-sighted. There's all that. Give him room. He's a big boy. He can figure it out.
I know I'm fumbling along here. I know the ways of royalty and the ways of piracy, but I know shite about divinity. All these people looking to guide me, and I'm still no sure how one divines or whatever. But hey, you make good fumbling company.
Beast looks left, then right, then down. unsure if his compliment hit its mark.
Yeah, pretend to trip, then wobble back to an upright position and say you don't know what he's talking about. Respond with silence. Assist with odd sincerity. But you know exactly what you're doing. Oh, do I?
Beast flashes a relieved grin and absent-mindedly begins to twist 3 strands of beard hair into a braid.
Alright, about that queen.
Let me tell you a story about Justinia. I think we were, say, age 10 at the time. My pop was off who knows where, spreading his seed in that oh-so-charming manner of his. So let's just say the court had its hands full. There was a big reception one night, the ridiculous kind where all the ladies wear dresses and all the men wear finery. Yeah, everyone looks starched. Well, everyone acts starched. So I decided to surprise all the noble farts at dinner. Snuck into the kitchen. They had a giant boar on a platter with an apple in its mouth. Longer than Laura herself, and not much fatter either. The cook put the lid on and set it down for the steward to take. And then I made my move. I dragged off that pig when no one was looking and stuffed it in a floor cupboard. Then I crawled onto the platter and pulled the lid up over me. It wasn't too long before the steward showed up and wheeled me into the banquet, none the wiser.
So you can guess what happened next. Not yet, exactly. Yes, Anne. Okay, she was clear. What an image.
If you like that part, you'll love what happened next. Some stuffy duke yanks off the lid, and good old Beastie jumps out. Caused quite the stir. Queen wanted me gone, but little cousin Justinia, she had my back. Told Queen Laura it was all her idea, and she got a whooping on her backside and sent to bed without supper. So the point is, well, I ain't sure. I guess that she has a good heart, but somewhere along the way it got soiled.
Interesting.
Forward. I know it's probably not the answer you wanted. I can't think of much else to say about it. Weird, right? One of us will ascend soon, and, well, there's only one divinity. We've got choices to make. We can't put him off forever.
And onwards we go, it seems. We could take either his head or we're gonna do something else. And then there's also this forked tongue fella. Forked tongue fella. There we go. Really difficult to pronounce. And those shriekers are just going onto my nerves. Alright. So, before we... where do we want to go? Like... Let's quickly get rid of this marker. That's a wee bit too close here. There we go. That's another marker 1. And... that can be another marker 1. Whatever this is. And... then there is... this. Okay. Good. And with that, we're going to end the episode with an awful lot of shriekers in the background. Till next time, then, like and subscribe it. Ta-ta.